Hello YouTube, it's your girl Amarie. Today I want to talk to you guys about toupee measurements. Okay, I have a head here that's prepped and ready to go. So I'm actually going to get started today, guys, on how to make a molding for a toupee. First thing I want to do, I want to take a little bit of water and put it on the scalp. And the reason why I'm doing that, because I want the plastic wrap to actually stick and lay a lot flatter on my client's head. So I want to take it, and our goal now is to make it flat as possible. So you can take it, roll it down. We want to get it as flat as possible when you're doing a molding for a toupee. And then you want to take it and tie it around the ends. Take it and tie it. Okay, I got it tied down. So I want to make it flat as possible. So you're going to use plastic wrap, Scotch tape, and you're also going to use a thicker tape, a pair of scissors, and a permanent marker. So we're going to get started. So the first thing I want to do is look at my client's head and see where the hair loss problem is. So the first thing I want to do, I want to start from the back area. And I'm tracing, going all the way around where my client suffers from his hair loss. Going all the way around. Going all the way around. Going all the way around. Okay. So now I want to do the 3-finger rule by the eyebrows. 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to put a dot right here. And nobody's hairline is going straight across like this. That's going to be not a good hairline. So I got the dot right there, and I'm going to take it and I'm going to go over like that. And then I'm going to take this side and I'm going to go over like that. Kind of like in a triangle type shape. You don't want it to go, you don't ever want to make just a normal hairline going right across. You want to make it where it's kind of like in a V shape. So you do your 3 fingers, and like I say, you do your marking, and you do it in a triangle type shape. So now that I got my, don't worry about the markings, guys. The markings is not going to be perfect. So now I'm going to take my tape. And I'm making a molding now, going across, because what I'm trying to do is to stabilize this piece. So once I get my, either if I'm a ventilate on lace or monofilament. So what I'm doing is making a cast now. Making it, trying to get it flat as possible. And if you kind of have the tape already taken off, guys, it'll speed this process up. It'll have your process speeded up. Because on YouTube, guys, you only get 10 minutes. So we're trying to get this process speeded up. So I'm using the smaller tape to go over the molding first. And then I'm going to use the bigger tape to just make it more stable, to stabilize it more, guys. And this molding you will always have of your client's head. So now only thing you got to do is get a swatch of their hair and figure out what type of hair they would like to use. Some clients like some of the hair with the synthetic fibers. But if you guys are not comfortable, you know, you don't want to use no synthetic fibers, you can go all human. So I'm just making my molding, guys. And you know your client is going to be hot, but this is just a temporary thing. Like women have to, no pain, no gain. Sometimes we have to go through this in order to achieve our goal or our level of beauty. So I'm layering it, going all the way around. Turn it around for you guys to see the back, and I'm going to get the bigger tape. Woo. Okay, I'm using the bigger tape now, guys. We're just trying to make it more stable, because when I'm done, I'm actually going to have to cut my pieces out. Going across again. And it's just making my cast more stable, guys. So when my lace get in, I can start ventilating right away, whether I'm going to use lace or monofilament. I prefer for the toupees, I like to use the monofilament. So the last piece back here on the back. So you're sending this piece off. If this is a piece that you're going to send off, guys, you want to label it front and back. So this piece will be your front piece, and this piece will be your back piece. So you label it front and back so that they'll know. And for the name of the person, just so they'll know whose it is, so you can put Tim in the center. So now that you got that all done, you can untie your tie and lift it right off your client's head, because now they hot, ready to come out. So I done actually created a head template now for a toupee. So now I just take my scissors and cut around, and I'm kind of doing this kind of fast for YouTube purposes. You know, when you guys have your client, take your time. You don't have to rush, but I'm just doing this, you know, because we only have a certain amount of time, guys, on YouTube. So this will be the molding that I would use for a men's toupee. And like I said, the V shape just make it look more natural, guys, because you don't want to take it, you don't want to take this piece and make the hairline and right across. So now that I have got that completed, I go and I place it right back on the head. I don't have any pins, guys. I didn't bring my pins down. See, I got to be prepared when I'm making a video. But I'm going to just use some tape to kind of show you guys how to go right back in place. But if I'd had my pins to pin it down. So now I just made a molding for a man's toupee. So I will follow this sketch when I'm ventilating. And I pulled it down, I think kind of far, but I pulled it down too far. No, it'll be fine, because also once the hair is cut and layered, but I just made a molding, guys, for a men toupee. So as always, thank you guys so much for watching Amarie Full Lace Wigs. And as always, thank you guys so much. Thank you guys for staying tuned. God bless. Any questions or concern, I'll get back with you guys. God bless. Bye-bye.